Welcome back, everyone, to the annual convention of Long War Enjoyers campaign with me, Dwarf Pete. In the last episode, we managed to take quite a bit of territory back for Laurent from Goed, while also managing to release 3 little halfling derps that will serve us well. So in the last episode, I had talked about ways to improve relations, and I think I've finally figured it out. So, as a general rule, you can only get about 120 opinion to be able to do this. They get 30 if they're threatened towards somebody. They have your opinion divided by 10. And just let me take tech here real quick. You can have your opinion divided by 10, which gives you up to 20. And then if they feel threatened by somebody, they'll also want to join. What that means, though, is that we're probably not going to be able to click this button in particular. However, what we can do is we can offer them alliance and vassalize them, which is quite a strange way to go about doing it. However, it gets them into the Empire, and doing so is just generally good for us. And we're doing this because each one of these guides gives about a third of 0.01 Imperial authority per month. Probably more because of our bonus. And I think it would be nice just to have extra vassals in the Empire. Another way you can do it very easily is by vassalizing people. And that automatically brings them into the Empire. Which we can then click this button, and would you look at that? They are in the Empire. So what we can then do, and this is where it gets kind of spicy. Aw, dang it! I screwed up. Okay. I've learned now. What I was planning to do was to break my vassalization, because we took diplomatic. We can do so without the stability cost that's normally associated with that. And so what I think we're going to do today, as I've been looking mostly for opportunities, is to, one, see if we can avenge this. Looks like the perfect time. Their ally, Neratica, is not going to join them. So we'll get started with that. 2, we are going to attempt to take some provinces from this little guy. And we'll wait for the first of the month so we can do so. And this will be good because we should be able to clean up a lot of things here. Okay, and just one quick other note before I forget. I wanted to make Magdalaire a free city. Mostly because they have cores, but I'd rather them not fighting Vern. And I think securing that little area would be perfectly fine. Okay. And I'm not going to lose stability. I hate doing that. We are going to get this war started. And I think it's just going to be a conquest of 2 provinces. I can't really be bothered to fight more, if I'm being perfectly honest. Okay. And hopefully just a simple stand on their fort should suffice. Now back to the war with Aelnar. What I'd love to do is get these coastal provinces back in my hands, just so they're no longer in Aelnar's hands. And also I can get just a little bit more of that sweet, sweet trade money. And here is the thing. The Wargle. Now that we have big boats, aka heavies, we should not have to fear Aelnar's navy too much. I say, knock on wood. And that is one other thing I've been meaning to do, is that we need to get to work on fixing our governing capacity situation. We're just barely over it, but nonetheless, we are over it. Okay, looks like my allies are doing work. Good. Now, on to the second thing, is that we are going to try to get everybody happy with me again. Seems like something I'm constantly doing as the Emperor. Imagine that, right? Trying to improve relations with my rebellious vassals. Yeah, perfect. That's everybody I can think of. Okay, good. Make it simple. And that's because I would like to be able to pass another imperial reform today. I think that would be swell. Maybe even 2. Who knows, though. Okay. And you layer. I would like you just to get out. You're not worth much money to me. Yeah, perfect. Ashenade, wait for the end of the month. Perfect. Got this down to a science now. And I don't think I'm going to give any of this land to Laurent since I have permanent claims on it myself. I could release, like, Tretoon. That would add an extra nation to the Empire. But I don't think I'm going to do that because Pearl's Edge has claims. Unless I guarantee them. Hard to say. Okay. You layer. Please get out. Not even going to bother. And next will be Woodwell, who I don't really want to screw them over either. I suppose I can take their war reps. Get that 0.2 ducats a month. We are getting a decent amount from Goed, of all people. And keep on with that. Okay. And pretty soon here, Basan should want out. My vassal, Wex, cursed as that is to say, is doing work. Of course, we'll improve with him. And Telgier could get some improvement. Good. There's Woodwell. And we'll just take this back. Okay, there's Woodwell. I might as well take the money. I am going to want a way to bump up... Oh, never mind. I thought I had given away my prestige. Twarnan, you... Ooh, you really got to stop conquering Sugamber. Why not? You think you're stronger than me, are you, actually? Probably because you have Arboren as a alliance, yeah. You actually do think you're stronger than me. That's most disappointing. Let's improve with the Knolls, because they have become a vital part of our world now. And this regency is going to end pretty soon. However, oh, never mind. I was going to say, I didn't know there was a malice you have to take from losing or from extending a regency as the emperor. Did not know that was a thing at all. Aramari Temple, yep, we can definitely get you out. Make all that, take some money, why not? Shoot. And then I have a feeling we'll probably just be able to get out with this. Yeah, there we go. Too easy. We can also take some money from them. I don't really want to take more land here. I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. Just takes time. And I'd like to focus a little bit more on the Aelnar War. Completely forgot I had declared it, but that's exactly how these things go. And perfect. I will be taking... What's this on about? No, piss off the natives. Don't give them anything. We will be taking the world port, which gives us quite a bit extra. I hope. Okay, and we'll just get out now. I don't think there's any reason to continue the war. Aw, and there we go. The Dame's Tear is gone in my capital. You hate to see it. You really do. And Gwed announced me as their rival. That, honestly, was so long in the making. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. We'll, piss off the... Oh, crap, I wasn't supposed to do that. Wasn't supposed to give influence to the nobility. That was a screw-up. One thing we can do, however, is get some money to pay for the mage's spell. Speaking of money, how's it coming, Aelnar? Okay, good. We have a bigger navy, therefore I'll probably feel safe. Embarking. Hopefully this time I don't get insta-gibbed. I just built this navy. I do not want to lose a game. Don't you dare. I know you love to play games with me, game. Don't you dare. And looks like everybody in the Empire is starting to like me. Except for you. You obviously hate me. Okay. I should have gotten Ibavar into the Empire when I had the chance. Because I learned recently, while I was looking at the Invite to the Empire wiki, that you cannot declare the expand the Empire Casus Belli on somebody who has more than 100% war score. Thought I'd share that little tidbit of knowledge. Okay, X-West is perfectly happy. That'll probably be another war we do to retake X-West's land, give some of it back to BPAC probably. Just because BPAC's the right... A 525 is actually quite decent. I will give it to him. He has a terrible wife, though. Wow. This kid is not, by any stretch of the imagination, good. He is an architectural visionary, though. That is, unironically, a good trait to have right now, as we're starting to build up quite a bit. Out of curiosity, would he be deemed... No, he's probably deemed unworthy to find the unicorn. I guess he'll have to settle for building a statue of the unicorn. Okay, and we will continue our exploits. Good, he's on low enthusiasm. And just double check there's nothing... There's only... We have all of them. Or except for the one controlled by as report. And I can take an extra 2 provinces for my subject. I think that's perfectly fine. And we'll just leave it right there. No reason to drag that war out further than we need to. So we'll make that a territory. And it's time to select... I think it's just the improved relations, honestly. You could make an argument for Fala at this point. Oh, but actually, I will go with the Diplo annexation, because we're doing quite a bit of that these days. And I don't think there's anything else I can do to... I can break my alliance with BPAC. Moonhaven. Sure, let's break it with Moonhaven. Although... I don't want to take this back after I just took it from them. That would be a bit funny. Oh, but he is willing to give us the global trade, which will be huge when it comes. An extra merchant would be quite helpful. Oh, what that does mean, though, is that the institution is coming. To that I say, finally. Okay, by any chance, can I attack you? Yes! I can also call in Pearl's Edge. And that would gain me pretty good control over the Leech Dens. Speaking of control, we managed to increase that quite a bit. Oh, I know why we ran out of Diplo. Wow, it's 1,000 ducats, jeez. Now that is crazy. Basically paying 1,000 ducats, 1,034 ducats, 1,035. Nice. To have the improved relations in the Diplo relations slot. That's slightly nuts. But I will take that price most days out of the week. If only. To make life easier. Awesome. There it is. And now we're back up to our casual 120% improved relations. Out of curiosity, yeah, okay, we can launch this reform right now. And I'm fairly certain once you launch a reform, you... Oh, we could even start decentralization. Interesting. Yeah, it removes all your current imperial authority. We will go to disable internal Empire of Anbennar wars. Wonder if that stops us from declaring wars. We should probably finish up our conquests of the coast, or of the colonizable lands, I should say, before we do anything. Anything rash. Oh, and we got maps. Whoa, look at that. Otikian is actually doing very well for themselves. Mayon is also doing well for themselves. Mayon, notable for having one of the actual mission trees in this area. If I ever want to go back to not Greece, I'd love to play as a Mayon. Okay. I want to finish up getting... Nice, some free Diplo. I want to finish up getting all of the colonies, colonial areas over here. So we'll start with Arla, and nobody wants to come in. That's fine, honestly. I've got so many subjects that this shouldn't be a problem. And let's go ahead and bring in our troops. And just there should be fine. Okay, we gotta get a bunch of people over to Pearl's Edge. Should be pretty simple. From Pearl's Edge, I might be able to do a sneaky, where I take back my own course for Wesdam. And then from there, I think we could start to integrate Wesdam, probably. And since I've got really nothing better to do with my diplomats, I'm going to send them to the colonies. Because why not? And apparently these guys now want to join the war. Sure. Come on in. Roll on over, Red Rover. Oh, good. He's colonizing it by himself. Excellent. Curiosity is my favorite one, the mushroom forest biome. It's not very special, but it's nice to look at. Okay, there's Pearl's Edge, and now we just go after their capital. And we'll give that back to Wesdam. And there's Pearl's Edge's capital. Nice. This is basically the 7 Years' War in Europe. No, the war with Kuwait was. Just casually killing a ton of people for some colonial possessions. Okay, and from this... anything that touches one of my colonies can be taken for no diplo. From this, though, what I do want to do is secure the coastlines at a bare minimum. And that can be done for only 70 diplo points. Very easy. We can take some money if we want. That'd be a good idea. We can invest in some manufactories. And hold up, was that resin canned? Is resin canned really attacking you? No, the Jaharian exemplars. Where even are they? Ah. Little 2-province miner. Nice. Out goes the... Looks like everything there is fine, and now we can just stroll right into Boostlar. Who has full stacks of cannons by this point. We don't, because they cost too much, and I am a very cheap overlord, being the architectural visionary that I am. Speaking of which, the Wexenards are now fully in control of the Ordinger throne. I still don't know whether to be proud of that or to be sad, because it's cursed. It's terrible. It is not good. That is not my proudest moment. Okay, and I think all we need to do is take his capital and he'll fold pretty easily. No! They're purging the goblins. I thought it said Knoll kind. I was gonna say that won't stand. And unfortunately our really good diplomat died. who I think I'm gonna replace with trade. We need the money. Flat out. Can't deny it, we need the money. Oh! Some extra Diplo annexation cost. Perfect. That'll be very helpful. Okay, and it looks like Pearl's Edge is tired of fighting. And this wouldn't cause... yeah, it would. It would make a lot of people very angry. Very well done, we won't worry about it. Instead, I'll just take... can I just take this for free? No, unless I control it. Ah. Nice, there's Booslar's capital. That should be pretty easy. And there's everything there. We got the coast. And then now it should be as simple as we just need to get the war goal, which is Airlie. Okay. And we're just going to work our way down the coast now. Make this nice and simple. And I'll probably get rid of that money. Don't need to antagonize them any more than I already do. This isn't going to piss off anybody. Just what's his face? And I'd love to get... oh, it's even in the same place. I'd love to get control of this island. I can. Just straight up get control of the island. And perfect, we can end the war right there if we feel like it. Which, you know what? I'll hold out for 1 more percent. If I can get the war gold, then we can probably get out with some money too. Okay, there's the war gold, that's 40%. We can get away with quite a bit. Probably even get away with some more reps. That would be excellent. We'll take all the New World provinces that we can. And I think I'm going to give that all to the... yeah, something like that would be perfect. Nobody except New Dahanan would hate us, except I don't know who they are. Right. Excellent. That's the coast taken from him, which will make the next war even the more easier. We even knocked out one of his colonial nations. Kicks and giggles. So what I'm going to get started right now is the coring. We only need 5 provinces total. Oh. And I think I forgot. I'll have to fix that later. Love to just be able to buy that. That's another colonial nation secured, which should allow us to push even more out through here, which now that I've got the money to do so, I can put in marketplaces in all of these fun little provinces. Looks like they already got to it, though. One thing I do need to do, though, is start upgrading Elkandar. Needs to be level 1. And I think it's honestly time we got rid of yet another nation. Probably... we can get rid of Butterburn. So we have a truce with them. For an extra 8 months, it looks like. It's still hilarious. Let's remember to bring these troops back. But all in all, I think we've almost managed to fix everything. Sure, we'll marry Laurent. And by fix, I think we're in an excellent position to start finishing this peasantry, almost. We're getting there. We are going to have to take another province from our brand, though, which is going to be quite difficult to do. And you know what? Since Wex doesn't... they have a couple cores left. I don't really feel like expanding too much, though, with Wex. I think I'm gonna start the annexation after I annex Laurent, just so I don't lose too much. What do you call it? Words, Pete, words. Just so I don't lose too much. Words, what am I trying to think of? Diplo points. There we go. And just spend as much of that as I can. You know what? Since I'm over in that anyways, I think I'll do that. Spend a little bit on... Nice. We're making 100 ducats from our node now. That's thanks to everything being diverted. We could even push some extra cash this way. If we can take these provinces, that's a huge amount of money we're missing out on. Alright, though. We need to now push from... Could be a good idea to push from downstream. Alright, Pearl's Edge, you somehow took... Did you really kill Woodwell? You son of a... We'll get to you. We'll get to you later. And strangely, we're not that far off, actually, from calling for the reform of enforced realm peace. To which I'm going to have to double check. If that actually breaks our ability to declare on them. But what this does now allow me to do... Oh. Well, that's quite annoying. Whatever. Stop costing me Diplo points. Oh, that's gonna tick down easily. That's gonna take 20 years to not be a nuisance anymore. There's Butterburn. Welcome to the Empire, I think. Yes, good. Welcome to the Empire. Perfect. What I think I'm gonna do though next is attack Silverforge. Or EU4. But that's enough for me today. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break, reassess. And with that, as always, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more Great Ording.